Hello, welcome back. As you guys can see by the title, I will be talking all about how to deal with the stress that comes from being in nursing school. I will tell you guys, nursing school is stressful. There's no way around it. That's just how it is. Now, there are a lot of things that you can do to help minimize the amount of stress that you deal with, but at the end of the day, you probably will be stressed. I think the hardest part about being in nursing school is just having to juggle so much all at once. You know, you have clinical, class, studying, skills lab, and then you just have your personal life outside of school. Now, a lot of people say ball is life, but I always say school is life, okay? You will eat, breathe, sleep nursing school. Nursing school is your new life, your priority, your everything. So another hard thing about nursing school is just, I don't know, it's having to study so much and just worrying about your grades. A lot of people say C's get degrees, and yes, this is true, but you know, everyone wants to get all A's, or at least A's and B's. But I will say grades aren't everything. So if you don't get the grade that you want, it's not the end of the world. At the end of the day, as long as you graduate and pass the NCLEX and you do know the main things about nursing that will help you be a successful nurse, you'll be just fine. And that's all that matters. So when you get to like your psych classes or maybe your intro to nursing classes, your teachers will talk about the importance of self-care. You really do need to maybe take a day out the week, or at least part of the day, to do something fun, which is something that I talked about in a previous video. You know, just do something that you enjoy because you deserve it, and if you don't, you really will be burned out. So take some time to go to the movies, go to the bar, go to the beach, stay at home and just relax. Just something that will help relieve some of the stress. That's super important, okay? No one will make it to nursing school if they don't ever have some me time. You need it. Another thing that I think is pretty cool and fun is basically to just document your experience. Maybe like write in a journal what you did that day, you know, maybe even make videos like I'm doing. But one of my favorite things to do is to use Snapchat, talk about my day, maybe like clinical or just what I'm learning in class. So that way when I graduate, I can just put all these videos and pictures together and look back at it and see how much I've grown, how much I've learned. So I think that's a pretty cool thing to do too. So you're gonna have to deal with stress outside of nursing school too. For example, just your relationships. You may not have enough time to spend with your friends and family or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, like you would want to. This can be really stressful and it can affect, you know, how you're doing in school. So like I said, remember to just take some time out to call your mom, call your best friend, go do something fun with someone that you love, right? That's very important. Money is also a big stressor while in nursing school. Like I said, I ended up having to get a job after my first 2 semesters of nursing school. So that really sucked. That cut into my study time, but like I said, you can make it work. You can still do all of this and get all A's. It is possible, I promise. You have to remember that you can get through it and that everything will be okay. Sometimes you're just gonna have to take a break and just go, woosah, woosah. Okay? Do whatever you have to do for your own sanity, for your own sake. Because at the end of the day, you want to be a great nurse, right? And pass and just get through nursing school. Nursing school is super important, but it's not going to last forever. You will get through it. Just make sure that you do have some me time because you really need it. Another tip is to find your support system. Whether that's your mom, someone you're in a relationship with, a best friend, or someone in your class. This is really helpful. It's great to maybe do something fun with your classmates outside of school. Maybe your school has events like mine does, like back to school parties, or just something that you guys can just gather and not think about nursing school for a minute, okay? Nursing school will be your life, but it's important to make sure you have an escape. That's with like anything in life, whether it's nursing school, law school, your career, just anything. Make sure you have an outlet so that you can go have an escape and have fun. So this video was short, but I hope that it was helpful. Just remember to use your time wisely and have fun. Nursing school should be an enjoyable experience no matter how hard it may seem. It is something that I want you to enjoy. I personally love nursing school and my experience, even though it's been difficult at times. I really appreciate it. So have a lovely day, guys.